Start that again because I unmuted the microphones. So,
Yeah, yeah.
how you doing, BLUENOSES? How you doing, Nick?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. I just clocked you was muted then. Yeah, man, I'm not too bad. You, mate?
Yeah, so, mate. Me and Nick have got a confession to make as well. We both home and away England.
Oh, the England. Send everyone.
How you
This
doing?
was an.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good. This was actually wasn't planned. Us both wearing England shirts. I swear to God. I was just lounging around, watching Netflix, and I wear this when I'm in. This is like my pajama top. This, and it was getting on. Do you know what I mean? I was watching something on Netflix, and it was getting on to about 6:45. And I thought I can't be asked to put a t-shirt on,
Yeah.
so I literally jumped on now, guys, and in this, and Jay's got his white England kit, so we're not trying to wind everyone up because I know everyone's on the floor about England at the moment.
I know, mate. Start watching the back four with Blues in it last season. They've got to sort that out for me.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the back four I don't think have been too bad. I think the back four have been solid. Do you know what I mean? I get what you're saying about the playing out from the back, and the back line is so far deep. You need to be pushing up on that halfway line.
Yeah.
But they've all been the old squad's been shocking, mate. I just think we're lucky that we've landed on the right side of the draw.
Yeah, I mean, on the positive side, like you're saying, now we've landed on the right side of the draw. We're still favourites to win as well, believe it or not.
Are we?
Yeah, but we're still undefeated, didn't we? You know, we got through, so hopefully things might change. Keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, let's hope so, mate. Let's hope so. I think a few changes for me. I mean, this is what I'd do. I'd pretty much keep the back four, and then I'd keep Rice, the two holding. I'd put as Rice. I'd drop Bellingham back in. So you've got Rice and Bellingham as the eights.
Yeah.
Then I'd put I'd probably move Foden to a 10 because he's back now after his missus had a babber.
Yeah.
Put Foden as a 10, Jay. Put Anthony Gordon out on the left. And there's even a shape for Cole Palmer to start over Saka, who was class when he come on. And I'd still go with Harry Kane, even though he's been shocking. Even though he's been shocking, mate.
Yeah, man. I ain't been on the YouTube for a few days. Work's just been taking priority. But mate, I've just four 12-hour shifts I've done at the minute. I'm halfway through because I've had to do like some covers and stuff as well. It's knocked me about, man. A lot of hours. But yeah, I'm back on it. Start my night shifts and stuff tomorrow. So yeah, yeah, man. Four 12-hour days, and then I got 4 12-hour nights.
Oh God! When starting tomorrow, Joe?
Yeah, my night shift tomorrow. Just finished my last day shift today. So on the nights.
Yeah, I'm a bit shattered, man.
Yeah, I'm tired, man. How are you anyway? How's things with you?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm not too bad. Like I said, just before you went live, I've had. I mean, a lot of people know what watch us, Jay. You know, I'm going through a breakup with my missus, and like some days I can get really down about it, and today's been one of them days. Do you know what I mean? Other days I'm fine. Do you know what I mean? But not. It's a bit like grief, innit? Do you know what I mean? I'm still grieving her. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. Other than that, I'm all right, mate. Like I'm going gym every day. I'm just keeping myself busy.
Good. And my phone's always on as well, mate. Don't forget that. All right.
Yeah. No, I've got plenty of support around me anyway. But yeah, my life's all right, mate. I'm going all right.
Yeah, you just got to keep your mind busy, mate, and you'll find as the weeks go on, it'll start to get easier. It's still early doors at the minute, isn't it? So it's going to be a bit raw for a while, but you'll be all right, man. You just got to keep yourself busy.
Yeah, and I think time's a big healer as well in stuff like this. So just give it time. And hi, Sadie, you okay? Sadie saying, hi lads, hope you're both well. I'm excited for the new season.
Yeah, am I? But yeah, mate. Speaking of the Blues, then, and everybody that's watching as well, what do you think of the fixtures? I had a comment I did on one of my videos, and got his bloody name now. Something Plank. Really nice guy. He left a comment basically saying, have you looked at the fixtures yet. Like, I bet you looked at it like 4 or 5 times. But, mate, I went through the fixture list. It's just mad, innit? Like, the teams that we're going to be playing and stuff. I'm really excited to get going now. Like, what about you? What was
Yeah,
you
I'm
like?
really excited. I done a live when the fixtures was released on was it Wednesday, Jay? Wednesday morning.
Yeah. Wednesday morning.
So I went live, but I couldn't get the bloody fixtures up, could I? So I was asking the people I was watching to tell me the first game, like basically.
Yeah.
And I think it was Alan Tovey, said we've got Reading at home. Then I managed to get the fixtures up, and we went through them. It's just that one clunk of games in it. I don't know if you noticed it, Jay. There's 5 games. I think we've got all the top, sort of like where I think we'll finish in the top 6 anyway. There's like Wrexham, Peterborough, Charlton, Huddersfield, Rotherham, something like that. Evening, Rich. You okay?
How you doing, Rich? Here we go, mate. Here we go.
But these are the fixtures. That's it. Reading at home, first game, innit?
Yeah, I've actually booked the day off to go to this one. I've even brought as well. Because I've never seen Blues in League One. I'm going to be there with my dad. I brought me a big blue curly wig and a big blue nose to wear for that game. big blue, royal blue wig. Come on, you blue boys. Let's have it. So, we got Reading the first game. That's going to be a good game. Charlton, Wickham. It's just mad, isn't it? Like Orient, Wigan, Exeter, Wrexham.
Yeah, this is where it starts, Jay. This is where the hard games.
Yeah.
The hard games.
Rotherham, Peterborough, Huddersfield. Is Barry Fry still part of like Peterborough?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, and then we've got Charlton after as well. I think it's 6 games, mate.
Just mad, isn't it? You know what though? Like genuinely now, BLUENOSES, like this is going to be a great season, right? And we're going to make a lot of good memories. Like honestly, mate, I'm really feeling positive and excited about this season.
Yeah.
I
am. Yeah. I was reading a few comments on a post actually earlier. I can't remember what post it was. It might have been on Twitter, and there was a lot of people saying that it ain't going to be as easy as we're making it out. And
you know what? We're going to have a good time now, mate. It's going to be brilliant.
We are going to have a good time. I just hope that everyone. It might take us a couple of seasons, mate, to get out of this. Do you know what I mean? That's the reality of it. It really might. I think we need to ease the expectations a little bit, I do.
Yeah. We just got to enjoy it because I do believe that this is going to be a small blip in my heart. I genuinely believe it's going to be a small blip. Whether it's a season or 2. Would I be disheartened if Blues didn't get promoted straight away? I'll be a little bit disappointed, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. But I know they'd get it right. Definitely the second season. Did you see that report with Dwight York as well about Blues taking a risk on Chris Davis?
I did, yeah. I did, mate. Yeah. What did you make of that?
I kind of see what he was saying, but the way I see it is Chris Davis he's always been like an assistant kind of coach, but he's always managed like big clubs, hasn't he? He's been an assistant with big clubs, as the way to play really good football. He's had a lot of good professional managers around him, and I think he's got a point to prove. He wants to make it work. So I think it's going to work for Blues. I really do.
Yeah. I know I do, Jay. I think I've got a mad feeling this Chris Davis will be at our club for about 3 or 4 seasons. I do.
Yeah, I reckon as well.
Do you know what I mean? I think. Do you know what I can see happening? Just thinking about it now, off the top of my head, I can see us having a really good season and getting into the playoffs, right? And losing in the playoffs, probably not even in the final, in the semi-final, something like that. I don't know. I'm having a mad premonition. and then the following season, I reckon we'll go up top of the league or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just having a mad one, but do you know what I mean? That's what I think might happen. I just think that it's not gonna be as easy as we think it's gonna be. I don't know, man. What's everyone else think? Is everyone else still really confident and think we're gonna get top 2 easily?
Yeah. Don't forget to get your phone calls in as well. It's brilliant when you phone in.
Yeah, Richie's still saying this 100 points thing. Richie thinks we're going to absolutely hammer this
week. On, mate. Up the Blues.
Yeah, fair play, Rich. Yeah, what's Lee saying? Yo, Blue Nut. You're right, Lee. How are you, brother?
How you doing, Lee?
Yeah, Tony from Wales.
Tony, how you doing, mate?
So Tony's saying, "Ahoy, Jay Nick. Good evening from sunny Wales." What's the weather been like up there today, Tony? It's been a bit hit and miss in Birmingham today. It's been a bit sunny, then cloudy. So we're saying good evening from sunny Wales. Stuffed the Wrexham lot yesterday at golf. Just like we were at football, LOL. Yeah. So we got Wrexham in that hard run out, Tone. I can't think whether we've got them at home first or at home first. Do you know what I mean? Whether we're playing at home first or away, I can't remember what it was.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was looking online at some of the on social media and stuff about like what people's predictions were for League One, and a lot of people's predictions like Wrexham weren't even in the top 6.
Really?
From the post that I was reading.
Oh wow!
Like anybody else has seen, or now it's having a little nose around on social media. For what we're going to be fighting and stuff. But yeah, man, I'm generally feeling positive about it. I think Blues are going to be in the top 6 definitely.
Yeah, I think we'd be in the top 6 definitely, Jay. I think Wrexham will be up there as well, though. I do. Yeah. What do you reckon, Tone? How are these Wrexham lot feeling this coming season? Because that would be, if they got promotion this season, that would be 3 promotions on the bounce, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
I'm sure. Richie's saying we are Blues mindset. Can't be. This is a hard start. It is a hard start to the season, isn't it, boys? We will smash this league. Yeah, man. Let's hope so.
Love it, Rich.
Yeah. So Lee Burke saying bigger fan. Blue Lee Burke artwork picture Bob Marley. Good big fan. UB photo. I'm not sure what that means, Lee. Have you had a drink, have you, Lee? But reword that, mate. I can't understand that. But Bob Marley, so you're Bob Marley. You've got a picture of Bob Marley. You're a big fan of UB40. Get in the playoffs, Birmingham. I don't know, mate. I don't know about that one. David Perks is saying, PW, what are you talking? I don't know. Who's PW, Dave? Ant's saying, yeah, gone on. We're going to pick. So you reckon we'll piss the league as well, Ant?
Oh, I like it. I like positivity. Good.
Yeah. Donsky's in the house. I remember Donsky from last week. From Castle. He's on the Isle of Wight, Donsky.
Isle of Wight,
yeah. But he grew up just round the corner from where I grew up on Castle Vale. So he's saying, I think Chris Davis is going to kick butts. He's going to kick butts and we're going to go up. So another one's confident, man.
He's got a point to prove, mate. Chris Davis says he ain't going to be messing around, mate. He's got a point to prove.
Yeah. I'm not saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Like, I'm not saying we're going to have a terrible season. I'm not. Like you just said, Jay. I think we'll make top 6. New manager, new players will take time. Playoffs for me. Yeah, that's what I was saying. PW.
Whilst we're talking about the players as well, I mean, you've got to give some of them credit as well because they've gone off to America. Some of them haven't they? To do some extra training and get fitter and stuff with Tom Brady's coaching facilities and stuff, haven't they, as well? Like Paolo Roberts, I mean, he's been putting in some work. Ethan Laird, he's there as well, isn't he?
Ethan Laird's there. And
Ayub's there as well, isn't he?
Yeah, Ayub, but they're in Marbella, they are. They're on a different thing than Tom Brady's now. Well, I don't know, actually. It might be some of Tom Brady's coaches in Marbella, but I know they're in Marbella now.
What's happened with Ayew? Are we keeping Ayew then, or?
No, he's gone back, mate. He has.
He's gone back.
Yeah, he was only a loan, weren't he?
He's
He
definitely
was a
gone back.
loan. Yeah, he's gone back, mate. Definitely. So Lee's saying he lives in. Where do you live in Wales, then, Lee? Whereabouts in Wales? Sadie's saying Rich A is the most yeah, he is in each side, man. He's proper. He's more positive than Jay.
He is.
Richie Alley is. Take some beating that.
Wow.
Stephen BB saying best quote has been said. Call all the expectation a little. It's not going to be a walk in the park. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Steve. Like I think we've just got to. Like I don't want to.
Go on.
I don't want everyone to be on the floor if we're. Listen, we need to get off to a good start. You need to get off to a good start, and you have to maintain in this League One. Was it you, Jay? I was telling you about the points, the amount of points you have to get top two. You can't afford to be having lulls. You know, like we can have lulls in the Championship.
You have to lose 4 games.
So yeah, something mad like that.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? So we can't even be starting off slow if everyone wants top two. So this is what I'm saying about top 6. We might have to call our expectations, like Stevie's saying.
Well, yeah, I've got a question for you and for the guys watching as well. Right. Obviously, we've had Bradley Mayo now. He's been signed into the pro team. Ryan Allsop as well. We've just signed him a new goalkeeper as well. John Ruddy now has departed. Like on the signing front, apart from something I read earlier with that new Tottenham player, maybe being loaned. Are you concerned at the time scale about getting more players in before the season starts, or do you think we've still got enough time?
No, I think we've got plenty of time. I said it on my channel the other day. I said I'm glad that we're not getting signings in quick.
Yeah. I just wanted to know the general field and stuff like.
Because if we're getting signings in quick, Jay, that means Gardner's choosing them. Do you know what I mean? There was an article I read, and I should have read it out on the live I done the other day. It was about Chris Davis. He actually mentioned about the length of time it's going to take to get players in, because they're going to get signed off by Chris Davis. So Gardner's got a load of players who he scouted last season, which is obviously going to want to run by Chris Davis. And I would imagine Chris Davis has got a load of players as well. What he's thinking of bringing to the club. So yeah, man, it's definitely a good thing that the signings are not flying in. Do you know what I mean? There might be 1 or 2 little bits and bobs, but that'll be something what's probably just agreed on really quickly between the two, where they go, I like him. Gardner will say, I like him, and Chris Davis will say, I like him as well, and get him in. But I'll expect they'll be banging heads for a little while now on kind of what type of players we need. And Gardner can look at his file and say, okay, you want a deep line playmaker. You know, the scouting I done last season, I can offer, I can put forward this player, and this player. And Chris will look at that, assess it. And this is where his opposition analysis comes into it, Jay. Do you know what I mean? He might even know the guy that Craig Gardner's thrown at him. But I expect, like I said, I expect Chris Davis to have a load of players in mind as well. And bang heads, man, and sort of a squad out that can challenge for the top 2.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I know we got relegated, but looking at it, we're in a really good position this season.
Yeah.
Decent owners, mate. We're going to go back to a revamped stadium. I'm really looking forward to the Self-Pause, I am. I'm going to be bladdered by the time I get home. And then financially, we got a good little nest egg as well now. There's talks about getting some money back from Joe Bellingham if he gets sold on as well. Rumours or not, they're going to be spending a decent amount of money this transfer window. I mean, just look how it would have been if we would have had Carson Young all up BSHL, mate. Would have been an absolute disaster, wouldn't he?
Yeah. No, it's all good, mate. Do you know I've seen some clips of
Got a
them
nest egg
doing?
now, got money in the pot now.
Yeah, money in the pot. I've seen some more video clips of them doing out them boxes. I think it was in the Garrison Lane or something. It said on the clip. Someone might know. It's on Twitter. I don't know if you've seen it, Jack.
Hang on, I've got it ready to show you.
Have you?
Forty
Yeah.
pre-
So
40
so
pre-
so yeah. That's the one I think. Yeah. No, it said Garrison.
You
Oh
see
no,
that?
yeah.
Hang on. So the
Where's this then, mate? Is this behind the goal?
I'm guessing this is the Jill Merrick, the top of the Jill Merrick, I think.
Yeah, behind the goal.
Jill Merrick, sorry. Jill. Yeah, there's the Garrison. Yeah, and that's the city view that they're doing. Look, yeah, it's the top of the Gill Merrick.
Oh, so you can look at it from the back of it to the
Yeah,
city.
yeah. At the
No
back of
way.
the Gill Merrick, they're having all like glass screens and stuff, so you can see like the city view and stuff.
No way, that's class, that is.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what
Do
they're
you know what? I'm more pleased at what they're doing around St Andrews than I'm more excited about what they're doing around St Andrews than they are what they're doing on this new stadium.
doing.
I am, mate. Honest to God, like it's all good this new stadium and that. And I've mentioned it before. We lose a bit of our identity. I mean, I'm glad we're not moving to the NEC because there was loads of talks about that over the years. So at least it's staying local, but I just think we lose a bit of our identity. And I know this is the way football is these days, but really pleased they're doing stuff around the ground, and they could have just done little basic repairs and kind of got away with it for 6 years. Do you know what I mean, Jason?
Yeah.
Really good by the owners. Can I quickly shout out for
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Happy wedding anniversary.
yeah, we're 10-year wedding anniversary today. Well done,
Eleanor as well. Hello, Eleanor.
Jay and Eleanor. Well done. 10 years, man. Duncan, big dunks in the ice. 90 points is achievable. Dunk saying once all the transfers are done, we will have a strong team and a really good manager. So I don't see why not. Yeah,
Mate,
fair
honestly,
enough.
right. You know what's mad as well? Because I was saying about the money pot, we've got a really good nest egg now this season, right?
Yeah,
We've got the advantage as well, and as well, mate. Like a lot of teams are looking in from the outside, and they can't believe the reaction from Blues fans, mate. We've like you'd think it'd all be doom and gloom, mate. Record sales in season tickets. The shop's gone through the roof with uh, tops being sold and everything else. All this creates revenue that goes into the club, mate. And like Blues fans were queuing up to get the season tickets for this season. There's people that ain't even gone to watch Blues for like a good few years that are going back, which is brilliant. That's
yeah, man.
amazing. And the atmosphere this year is going to be rocking. Now, if you're like a mid-table League One team and you've got a full St Andrews, mate, I bet that's going to be nerve-wracking for the players. You know,
It will be
fans have a
nerve-wracking.
massive impact on the
It
team,
will
and we
be
know that.
nerve-wracking. It will be nerve-wracking, but also as well, not to put a negative on it, Jay, but like we'll be everyone's cup final.
Yeah, but look what happened last season. Every time, even Tom Wagner said it in the open house. Every
Yeah,
time, all the fans got on board and
true.
and backed the team. Every single game we won, at least 5 or 6 games. Now you
Yeah,
imagine now when Blues are playing and the atmosphere is rocking, mate. It's going to be brilliant. And yeah,
yeah, man. Yeah. It's true, man. It's true.
come on,
Come on, Blues.
come on, you Blue boys.
So Lee's from North Wales. Is that Abergavenny? It's not Abergavenny, is it, Lee? Aberdover. I've never heard of that. So you should be by North Wales. You should be by Tony then, Lee. If you're North Wales, Wrexham's North Wales. Trevor Francis saying, he went to Italy, didn't he, mate? Thank the Lord. Yeah, have you heard about this, Pritchard and Ruddy as well, Jack?
Yeah. What's your thoughts on that, mate?
I said, you know, a couple of weeks ago, Pritchard was off.
Yeah.
And I've always said Ruddy doesn't look like a man what's staying anyway. So none of them surprise me.
Like, are you happy that they've gone, or would have wanted them to stay, or what's your thoughts? I mean, it's money freed up as well, isn't it?
It's money freed up. Money freed up.
Pritchard,
Pritchard didn't do much, did he, Jay? He
he
was
was like injury prone, weren't he? Didn't really, didn't really do
yeah.
much just because he was injured and stuff.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a big loss for me. Not both of them, really.
Yeah, even John Ruddy as well.
Even John Rudder. I did say at one point I wouldn't mind keeping him around for a number 2 goalkeeper.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if he wants goalkeepers what can play with their feet, then John Ruddy's not that man, is he?
Nah. I just want to, hang on, I'm going to get another screen at for you in a sec.
Yeah, no worries. Lee's saying, give Dixon a chance.
Definitely. I agree.
Yeah, we've said that, haven't we, Lee, about Dixon? I think he'll get a shout. I think the only reason why he won't get a shout is if his attitude stinks. Yeah, we need a striker. We need loads. Ant's saying we need a striker. We need fucking everything, really, mate. We need a few strikers.
Yeah. We need players in every department, to be honest.
Every department, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to share this now. I ain't sure if you saw this. This was John Ruddy's final farewell. And fair play to him, because you know me, I'll say this on loads of videos, mate, but I can't remember the team now. But it was when we was in a real bad position where like, we was actually dropping down the table quite a bit, you know, like quite rapidly. Like, and he even said in his interview, didn't he? Like, it doesn't matter who you are, how old you are, where you are. If you called up to the job for Blues, you got to do it. I liked his honesty, you know, from the off, and he said, "I'd just like to say thank you to all the BLUENOSES that made me and my family feel so welcome at your wonderful club for over 2 years. It didn't end as any of us would have wanted to, but I hope the one thing that you can say about me was I gave everything every time I put the shirt on. Sometimes it was enough, and other times it wasn't. To be put to be, but it was a genuine privilege to play for your club. I wish the players, staff, fans nothing but success. As I've said previously, I believe the club will get to where they want and should be. Good luck and thank you again, John and family."
Yeah, man.
Fair
Yeah,
play.
lovely. Look, he's a nice geezer, man. Really nice geezer, and he was probably one of the good eggs in that squad last season, Jay. He probably was, mate. So really nice for him to come out and do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Lovely.
Shame about his kicking.
His kicking was atrocious, wasn't it? Loan players from Tottenham. Yeah. We are in for a loan player, apparently. What's his name, Jay? A young kid, isn't he? Striker from Tottenham.
Jamie Donnelly.
That's it, Jamie Donnelly. Hawkeye saying, I think Pritchard is off ski. Yeah, he's gone, mate. He'll go here.
He's gone.
I said that a few weeks ago. Pritchard's off to Turkey. Richie saying, shame, as I feel he could have been good for us. Yeah, but he didn't even want to stay in League One, mate. So I know what you're saying, he'd probably be done all right. Yeah.
I mean, do you know much about Jamie Donnelly?
No, I don't, mate.
Anybody else watching know anything about him? Be interesting to hear your thoughts on Jamie Donnelly. What you think about him?
Is he, mate? He's obviously a young kid, isn't he?
Hang on, kid. I've just gone off the...
Sadie's saying she thinks, I think it was clear Ruddy wouldn't stay after he was being honest in his interview on the Fozcast. I really thought he spoke well and give a big insight to behind the dressing rooms. Take time, it's good. Yeah, he did give a good insight, to be fair, about the mentality of the players.
19 years old, he's. So a nice young striker.
Yeah.
Jamie Donnelly and Dixon. Woo! Fire.
Yeah. Can you get his stats up at all, how he's been doing it for the youngsters, Joe?
Yeah. I'll have a look now, mate.
Lee Burke, it goes to special. Okay, Lee, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense now. It goes to special autism. Okay, mate. Richie L saying corporate facilities are going to be unbelievable. Told you last season, boys, we're not fucking around. Yeah, we've seen it all, Rich. It's all good, man.
But
And,
we've got
like I said, mate, I think I'm more excited about the stuff they're doing at St Andrews rather than what they're doing down the road. Go on, Joe.
Yeah, so he's got transfer market value of 1.5 million. Goals 5, assists 12, appearances 17. That is in the Premier League.
Premier League 2.
Yeah, season 23-24. In the Premier League, 3 appearances, no goals.
Second striker.
Yeah,
I thought so because of his assist. Yeah, the high assist rate. So he's a number 10.
yeah.
Yeah, man. You don't look too bad.
As well. Yeah, man. What do you reckon then?
Yeah, we'll see what happens with him. We'll keep an eye on that one, mate.
We definitely need some youth this season, but we need a couple of experienced players in the mix as well, just to guide them. We need leaders this year as well. Didn't have any leaders last year. That was massive.
Mate.
We had no one to pick the boys up, you know what I mean? We need someone to be Chris Davis from the sideline on the pitch.
Yeah, we'll definitely get leaders in. Trevor Malloy saying he's agreeing with Trevor Francis said. I totally agree. I was named after Trevor Francis as well, Jay, just like you. 100% believe will go up at first time of asking. Lee saying, yeah, definitely Nick coming on nice now. Can't wait to get back down the church. Are you coming down then next season, Lee? I think he did say. Didn't he say he was coming down next season, Lee Harver?
Yeah, I think
Sure
so.
he did, didn't he, Jay?
Yeah.
All the seasonal corporate packages. Yeah, we've sold out, haven't we, I think, on the package thing. The corporates. I'm sure we have, haven't we, Rich? That's it, mate. Sold out, yeah.
I know, it's mad, mate. The sales are brilliant, really, for the club. The support's going to be brilliant this season.
Yeah.
I did say, though, didn't I, Nick, that we'd get like a good turnout, because we was having a little talk, didn't we? Like, if we was going to lose the fan base or increase it, like, I reckon it's going to go up massive.
Yeah, you did, mate. You did. You called it really early on that it was going to be because I was saying I don't know whether people will be buying season tickets next season, weren't I? And you was very adamant that everyone's gonna like kind of mock in, and we're gonna get decent attendances next season.
Yeah.
So yeah, you did, mate. You called that early.
Well, I was disheartened about the relegation because I didn't know. Like, it was a weird feeling, mate. I can't explain it because we won, but we got relegated as well. Like, and all the results went against us. It was just a strange feeling because I've never seen Blues in the third tier before. You know, like I was too, like I've said before. You know, like I can't really remember that far back, but to my knowledge, I've never seen Blues up until now in the third tier. So it's like a strange feeling. But then talking to my dad and Steve, the way they were talking about Tom Wagner's vision and Knighthead and everything else, you know, there's a lot to look forward to. You can have a really good season. It kind of like picked me up a little bit, and then I've always been positive, really. Anyway, haven't I? I mean, if the players have been playing shit, I'll openly say that they've been playing shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I always do as well. Just call it as it is, mate. You can't. I mean, I understand people saying stay positive and that, but
yeah,
after a game, I mean, when we start doing these phone-ins after games, like I don't know about you, Jay, but I won't be. Say if we've just lost 3-0 at home to Exeter, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to come on here and say everything's positive.
No.
Talk about the game, the actual game, and the performance and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not going to tarnish the actual season as a nightmare. But as we go through game by game, if this is what we're going to do, then you have to call it as it is. But yeah, I don't know, mate. I think we'll be all right anyway. I do, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, mate. Yeah, mate. I promise you, right, this is from my heart. I reckon Blues are going to be in the top 6 regardless.
Yeah, yeah. I think top 6. I think top 6 has got to be a minimum anyway.
Yeah, that's minimum, mate. Yeah, it'll happen, mate. We're a big team in that league, and I'm not saying that it's going to be easy. 'Cause it's not at all. It ain't going to be an easy league. I mean, it might well be, but I don't want to come across as one of those like really arrogant. You know,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
I know. Yeah, I know what you mean because
Because it's also
yeah,
like having a bit of respect for the opposition as well, because you
let's
don't know what they're going to be like. You know what I mean?
yeah let's stay a little bit humble about it,
Yeah, man.
lads, because we don't know. We really don't know, man. Do you know what I mean? It's a new manager. It's going to be a new team. It's a new league. Just because I don't know, I don't want to sound negative. I'm just trying
No,
to
no,
temper
no.
everyone's expectations. Like because if we do start off slow, then everyone's going to be negative. Then do you know what I mean? So let's just temper expectations. Everyone's looking forward to it
Yeah,
regardless. Do you know what I mean? Let's get down there against Reading. I think it's on Sky, isn't it, Joe?
yeah, as well. Yeah. Let's make
Yeah,
some
yeah.
memories.
Let's make some memories, man. Yeah, Daniel's saying we've been with Leonard and Twine for donkeys. Yeah, no, yeah. I'd love to have got them to it. Do you know what I think it was, Daniel? I think that was maybe Gardner's set from last season, and
Mm,
maybe a few leaks have been let out. But maybe Chris Davis has pulled it in, said, "Look, I want to be involved with this." But yeah, it has been rumbling on. Even Dan Scar as well has been rumbling on now for a little while. Oh, so he's a long way from you. He's a Lee Barmouth. Up the Blues, footballer for life, saying.
the Blues, mate. Keep right on.
Yeah, yeah. This is what we're hearing,
Yeah,
Daniel, is about the attitude of Dixon. I think that's why Palace got rid of him. To be honest, the Blues took him on. Yeah, Ems is in the house.
keep right
Evening
on,
Blue.
mate.
Yeah, man. Evening Blue Nose. I hope you're all good, Kira, and I think you're being closer to the town centre will help with identity. We hold the city's name being so close feels right. I just hope they can sort the traffic out. Oh, so yeah, you're going on about the new ground, Emza, or you going on about the traffic as it is in St Andrews? It's a traffic jam, isn't
Traffic's
it?
awful, man. Man,
Bloody hell.
I took the wife and kids to the very first Blues game against Plymouth last season when Jay Stansfield scored that cracking goal. Mate,
Yeah.
game had finished right, and I was sitting in my car a whole hour.
Yeah, same
On the
as me.
Garrison
Yeah,
Road, on the
yeah,
Garrison
I'm
Lane,
Garrison Line. Yeah, heading down towards the
yeah,
yeah,
into the
Ox,
island, an hour, just there.
mate. Mate, I was exactly the same. I was getting so frustrated. Lee Burke saying, "Don, you know the manager, Chris Davis, he's 41." Oh, so Lee Burke's a 41-year-old Blues fan. Tony Burke's a Wrexham. I have been told them. Is he really being linked to Wrexham, Tony? Or are you playing us up?
I've told him he's brilliant.
Yeah, yeah. It can't be. No one can be buying Burke in this English leagues, mate. I don't know. I don't. How, mate, how he's going to get another footballing contract? I don't know. Oliver Burke. I mean, where can he? Where would he go? Like, he
He's really
can't
good
play.
at he's really good at chopping carrots, though.
He's terrible, man. Yeah, yeah. This is a good point by Hawkeye. Hopefully, George Orr will be injury free this year
Yeah,
and
man.
make the best of it. Yeah, yeah. George Orr could absolutely rip it up this League One as long
Mate,
as we keep him fit.
yeah, mate, he's got some pace as well. He has.
Oh, mate, he's rapid.
Pace. Yeah, man. Him and Tyler Roberts, mate. Woo!
Yeah. But BCFC all is saying evening, mate. You okay?
All mate up the Blues.
Lee's on him, mate, boy. It don't matter what Dixon's attitude is like. Score goals, happy days, let him grow. Yeah. No, I think, but the thing is, Lee, like, I don't think he will have his attitude, even regardless if he's banging in goals. I don't think Chris Davies, if he's got an attitude on him, he won't be in the team, Lee.
Yeah.
Regardless of how many goals he's scored. And like you're saying, if someone's scoring goals, then you get him in, regardless of if he's an arsehole. I don't think this Chris Davies is going to have it, mate.
Nah, he ain't going to stand for anything, is he? He's got his head screwed on, mate. And what I like about him as well is he even said, didn't he, in one of the interviews he had, look, he wants the players to fear of basically, like, you know, you ain't going to get picked if you don't perform and stuff. You know, he wants the players to earn the place.
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear. Like, I want these players this season to fight for the shirt.
Yeah, man.
Wasn't enough of that for me last season.
And like you said, two players for each position I want.
Yeah, there wasn't enough fight for me last season, Nick, to be honest.
Oh, God, no.
You're not tracking back when you've lost the ball and just ball watching and a bit of urgency, you know what I mean? Just go and get stuck in a bit. Weren't enough of that for me last season.
And this is why I'm not that arse that, you know, we keep a lot of them around. I mean, we've said this before. There's arguments for every player to stay. Do you know what I mean, Jay?
Yeah.
There is arguments for every player to stay, but I don't know. I worry about Miyoshi and Paik Sung-ho, even Dembele, whether that.
Yeah.
Listen, Chris Davis will know after having a few weeks with a mate whether they want to be and what's their plan. So it's not for us to worry about. He'll sort it out.
We're in good hands. Smash the league.
No, we don't need to be on board. Let's roar the lads on Smash the League. Keep right. Yeah, that's our plan, Rich. So Ant saying my prediction is a slower start than we would like, but then we kick on when the teams gels and go up automatic. Yeah. I think that will probably happen, Ant. But like what I'm saying is, in League One, it's different to the Championship, so you need a lot more points to get into that top two. Jay mentioned it earlier. You need, I don't know, man, about 87.
Lose 4 games minimum.
That's it. You can lose 4 games minimum. I think we're going off the last 2 or 3 seasons in League One. So we can't really be getting off to a slow start if we want top 2. And this is why we was both saying I think we'll finish in the top 6. But don't, you know, we do want us to finish in the top 2. I'm just saying you know, that could be a thing.
Just saying, worst case scenario, my opinion, Blues will be in the top 6. That's worst case scenario.
Yeah, Alan's saying he's a little bit concerned about the season ticket prices going up to 60% in areas like Block 31, club class as well as corporate. I'm still going to try and get a season ticket there because I support Tom. Yeah. If you got the money, mate, and you can afford it. I mean, I thought the season ticket increases and there were some decreases in areas.
Yeah. It was like fluctuating in different areas, wasn't it? He would go up in some areas and then decrease. And now that the main stand's gone down, hasn't he? A little bit.
Yeah, the main stand's gone down. I think it's been overall pretty good.
Fair.
Yeah, pretty fair. Yeah. PW is saying every team will raise their game against Blues, just like every country wants to beat England. So it's going to be very difficult.
Yeah, definitely. But the difference is with the supports of St Andrews, and we know what the support's like at St Andrews when it's roaring. Mate, I've got goosebumps thinking about it now. Like, mate, these teams ain't seen some of them teams in that league, mate. You know they're going to be in for a shock.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's really going to be interesting. Yeah, I did see Gabby Abomlahor on Rider. I
Yeah,
think he just likes to wind us up, Dansky. Do you know, like I've listened to him that long now. I just laugh along with him. Yeah, just laugh along with him, mate. He just because he gets wound up. I mean, he couldn't even drink in Birmingham at one point.
definitely eats in Birmingham.
Massive.
Massive.
Werder Bremen, Duncan said. That's where is that where he's gone back to, Dunk, or is his contract? I'm sure his contract ran out at Werder Bremen. He's going about Oliver Burke, Joe.
Ah, right, okay.
Mark Brooks is saying 4 League One clubs for Langstaff. Hopefully, we are one of them. Yeah. What do you think of him, that Langstaff, Joe? Would you like him, Macaulay Langstaff?
Yeah, why not? Give him a shot. What about you?
Yeah. I think he'd do well. I really do. I'd like to get him in anyway.
Berkeley's not playing in town.
Yeah, Rich. Oliver Burke he's been stealing and living, mate, for far too long. Get a job at a nice restaurant in Brum and be done with it. Awful attitude. Yeah, I mean, he's what was he like with his bird on TikTok and all that? It was just horrendous, weren't it?
Yeah,
He's got to go down,
chopping cucumbers and carrots.
he's got to go down as one of our worst signings here, as Oliver Burke, I reckon. Yeah, blood youngsters in, mate. I think that's going to be the case.
Keep right on, mate.
Yeah, man. Blue shadows.
I got really frustrated with Burke. He had the pace. There's just no end after it. Like he'd do all the hard work and then now crossing the ball in or he'd like fluff it up or let the ball go play or something like fucking hell.
Yeah, he was really quick, wasn't he, Joe?
Yeah, man, he got pace on him. He's just got no end product.
Yeah, he couldn't settle in anywhere, Lee. At West Brom, Nottingham Forest. He was at Millwall as well. Werder Bremen. I don't even know his position. I couldn't even name a position for him, where his best position is. Pike going to Blackburn. Yeah, we heard this, Dunk. A few days ago, it was reported that Pike's going to Blackburn. Blue Shadow saying all I want is our bunch of lads to fight for every ball, but none of this fancy football crap because that ain't Blues.
Yeah, definitely.
I definitely agree with the first point. You know, we need people what are going to fight for the ball, not afraid to put a tackle in.
Fight for the shirt, mate.
Fight for the shirt, proper Blues style. But the thing, I think we're going to try and play fancy football though, mate. I think we might have to get used to that.
Now, one of the best things last season for me was when we beat Coventry 3-0. The atmosphere was brilliant, mate. That game came out of nowhere. Like, it was a good game. You know what I loved about it as well? Is the atmosphere was rocking. There was fight there, like with the players, like fighting for the ball. And every tackle that Blues players made, like Sunjic and Miyoshi, Tyler Roberts, like, Blues fans was like, yes, like was trying to get the ball back. You know, like we love it. Like we want to see fight.
Yeah.
All we want.
It's like that.
Yeah, it's class, mate. Brilliant.
But then you have, and I think it might have been John Ruddy mentioned it, and I remember this game, and this was a real pivotal game towards the end of the season. I don't want to keep banging on the end of the season, last season, because we've got to get to the phone lines in a minute, Joe.
Yeah.
But what it was one of the key games for me was that midweek game we had in hand against Cardiff, and we lost it.
Yeah.
Midweek. And I think Ruddy mentions that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
You ready for the phone lines then, our kid?
Yeah, man. Get the phone calls in. See what everyone's thinking. See what everyone's thinking about what we've talked about. And
right, then we're going to put the screen. Hey, up the Blues. Keep right on.
Yeah, man. Richie saying Blackburn couldn't afford Pike. Yeah, they ain't got much money, have they, Rich Blackburn? They can have him for free, Lee's saying. I wouldn't mind keeping him, Lee. I think he'd be all right in League One, either.
Yeah, me too.
Lee's
You might
saying,
say, though, I'd need it. I mean, you know what the rumours and stuff are like in the media and that. Like, 3/4 of it's complete bollocks. Gee,
oh,
just to, get you on a bit of a thinking spree and stuff, and it's some of it's a load of crap in it, though.
yeah, they just go for the headlines, don't they? A lot of them guess, to be honest, mate. A lot of them guess. But yeah, man. Tony, has Tony been in touch with you, Jay, with his paintings?
Oh,
Tony from Wales.
I ain't checked. I'll check
Tony
now.
from Wales.
Why has he said he sent something in?
No, he didn't. Someone mentioned it in the comments. I'm just looking for it, saying going on about his paintings. I think it might have been Sadie. I'm not sure. But yeah,
I've had nothing of yet, mate.
Nothing as yet.
Nah.
Yeah, what's Lee saying? Jane Nick like Gary Lineker and Alan Shearer.
Oh, yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. Awesome. Oh, yeah.
Giant Nick, Gary Lineker. Me and Gary, he's matching us. Me, Gary Lineker and Alan Shearer, Lees.
How you doing,
Hello?
Duncan?
I am so sorry. I've just called a number and it wasn't the number. Sorry, mate.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah.
Keep right on, mate.
And you. I'm Nick. Nick, I heard what you said at the start about you feeling a bit down and out. I know. I get you, mate, and I hear you. And not now, but just a quick one for in the winter. Get some flight money together. I've got a house out in the Philippines, and you can pop out there for a few weeks. All right, Prof. Anyway, right. Let's go back to football-related stuff. I don't know.
What do you reckon, Dunk?
Allsop's a good signing. I think he's going to be our number one, actually, the keeper.
Yeah.
And I think they've done a lot of looking at him, and I think he will be the best goalkeeper in the division.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we're not going to go into that Prem and buy Prem players. We've just got to get the better Championship players and convince them to pop down to League One for one season. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think it will be one season, Duncan?
I do, yeah. I do, because this manager we got, I mean, he's so young and yet he's been coaching football for 20 years.
Yeah.
And that is absolutely amazing. And I think, like, someone that's been coaching football, usually they're in the 50s or 60s.
Yeah.
But like, he's what? Is he touching 40 now or 39 or something?
Yeah, he's 39, isn't he? He's coming 40. But, I think he's young. He's going to grow with the project, isn't he?
Absolutely. And he's going to be sort of not on their wavelength, but he's going to be looking at players that are 10 years his junior, some of them, and they're going to have a rapport. Do you know what I mean? I think we're going to get a fantastic manager here that's going to do the business. I think there was a Daniel that mentioned about there's not a lot of activity going on in the transfer market, and I hear what he's saying as well. But on the plus of that is we have got rid of 7 players, whether they're loanees or people that are out of contract. So that side of life's being done. It's almost done now with the players that we're not having. And then there's obviously the likes of Paik. I mean, he's going to go because he needs to play for Korea. Simple as that, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you've got the likes of
Koji Miyoshi.
Well, James as well. I mean, he will go. And to be honest, he does need a better standard of football for his game to adapt, and I get that. So there'll be 1 or 2 more go, but the ones that are coming in, I'm looking now and I'm thinking, right, we need a centre-half. someone, a leader, probably a good leader, someone that's done it in the Championship.
Yeah.
And if he's 31, but we need a good backup. Obviously, what Nick says, we need at least 2 players for each position.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think once all the signings are done and the Deadwood's completely gone, all the stuff, the players that are going to be sold, I think we're going to be all right. I really do.
Are you concerned about the time scale or anything, Duncan, or are you completely relaxed? Like Daniel was saying about like it's gone quiet on the transfer side of things. Are you still fairly relaxed, or?
Yeah, I think so, because I think is it the second Saturday the season starts in August, or is it the first one? I don't know.
I think it's the first one, isn't it? In August.
I think it's the first one, Dunk, according to Nick.
Is it? Right, so that gives us just like 5 weeks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But whoever comes to us will be now probably trying to get fit at their old club or the club they're at now at the moment. So I don't think it's like we're buying players that are not going to be unfit.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's whether we can get them gelling, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I'm not too concerned, because I think there's a lot. Like, it's like my mum used to say to me, right? What did she say to me? Oh, I can't remember now. No. It's the old cliche that, like, just because I'm not hearing nothing, I bet there's loads going on in the background, mate.
Yeah.
Loads and loads.
Yeah.
And
what do you think of the stadium upgrades as well, Dunk?
I think that glass thing behind the stand at the row end will be awesome. And it's like it's strange, because we're moving in probably 5 years, and yet the amount of money he's putting into the stadium,
mind blowing.
It's mind blowing, yeah. But I think as well, I know like it's not going to happen today or tomorrow, but in 5 years' time, it will be a gut wrench to leave.
Yeah.
I mean, I went down there as a little boy in the the middle 70s, and then when I was at school, I used to stand at the back of the Tilton as a 15-year-old yob. Like, that ground's got some memories, but we have to get on with it, don't we?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah, mate.
And I tell you what, as well, this EFL group thing. Like, we're in the Group A, aren't we? And we've got Shrewsbury and Walsall, and Fulham under-21s have been invited into our group. So we're going to see Stansfield again, because he'll be in their under-21s.
Right, okay.
So he'll be playing against us probably in the first week or so of the new season in that group thing. However it's going to work, I don't know how it's going to work.
Yeah.
And that's about it, really. There's one last thing. Just touching on England, I don't know if anyone feels the same, but Bellingham and Foden can't play in the same team because they're both number 10s.
Yeah.
You can only have one behind Kane. So one of them, I'm afraid, and I'd probably do it to Foden because he's not as good as Bellingham, is he has to sit on the bench because the wide players for England are better than Bellingham or Foden when they play out wide.
Yeah.
So one of them's got to sit on the bench. You can't make a spot for Foden when it's not there. But anyway, that's just an opinion. So, all right then, Jay. Thank you very much.
No problem.
For letting me call up.
No worries, mate.
And Nick, I asked Joe for your number, and I'll get back to you in a week. All right, bruv?
Yeah, nice one, Dunk. Nice one, mate.
Right then, guys. I'll catch you later. Cheers. And
keep right on. Keep right on, mate. Up the Blues. Yeah, definitely shit on the Villa, mate. And
absolutely.
Gabby on Lahore as well.
Oh, his mum's a whore, what?
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Nice one. Nice one. Yeah, nice one, Duncan. Flipping. He makes a point about Kane and Bellingham, and I think it's really important, man. That I think Bellingham should be dropped back to the 8. I do, Dunk, and
Yeah.
have Rice and Bellingham alongside each other. I mean, Foden's been terrible, isn't he? But I wouldn't be against playing him as a number 10, then having Anthony Gordon on out left and Saka or Cole Palmer out right, and obviously Kane up front. I wouldn't drop Kane just yet. I think he comes good in the knockout rounds. Kane does.
Can you see this, Nick? This is what Tony sent in. His paintings.
Okay.
Hi, Jay. Just a couple of my pictures. Sorry, the camera's a bit crappy, so it does not do them justice, really. A lot of my work is for art therapy, which I love teaching in the past. Some people do not get them or understand them because I hide things in pictures, and each picture tells a story of my life. I can wake in the morning, be surrounded by these works on walls, ceilings, doors, and mediate to them. Art has rescued me from the depths of despair. 2 rescue dogs. Sadly, one passed away. They have both had wonderful lives. We travelled around in my van, helping the homeless and veterans and spreading the word of art therapy. I call it art of recovery. I like that, do you? Art of recovery. And I write as well. Everyone has things they can do. Just have to keep looking and find your path. My demons are still hanging around, but most of the time they have to endure my journey. They are gradually losing touch and losing power over me. That's brilliant, Tony. Blues have been engraved in my heart since I was 7. Through the lowest of times, blues memories have been a welcoming place to return to and get me through. My motto is I have nothing, but yet I have everything. Keep up the good work, you and Nick. It means a lot to a lot of people. Keep right on. Cheers for that, Tony, mate. Keep right on, mate.
How nice is that, man?
I know, man. That's one of his best stuff.
That's kind of touched me, that has, mate.
I know,
Yeah,
mate.
lovely picture. Yeah, man.
Brilliant, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, the love, you can tell that there's his dogs.
Yeah, there's his dogs.
Oh. Well done, Tony, man. I'm really glad. Do you know what, Jay? I'm really glad, that me and you help him out as well, and he helps us out. Like, we're all going through stuff. I bet everyone watching is going through. There's 76 people watching. I bet, yeah, every one of them people watching are going through something difficult.
Yeah.
Don't matter whether it's financial, mental, relationships breakdown,
Illness.
bills, money problems.
Illness as well.
What, Jay? Sorry.
Any illnesses and things like that, you know. That
Illnesses, death of loved ones. There's loads of stuff but
yeah, we do a mental health podcast, don't we, Nick? Once
we
a month.
do a mental podcast. Yeah, you would. Yeah, tell them about it, Jay.
Yeah, just a mental health podcast we do once a month. It's just a check-in, just talking about mental health and the importance of talking. So that one, the first one was really good, weren't it, Nick? Me and you opened up on that, and we had quite a few people ringing, didn't we, and stuff. So yeah, that's once a month. I know it's a football Blues YouTube channel, but like we are a Blues family, aren't we? So
yeah, man, I really enjoyed it, mate. And I told my story. Jay told his story about problems we've gone through regards mental health and stuff like that. And then we had a load of callers calling and saying they going through stuff.
Hello, Tony.
Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm all right, thanks, mate. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm really good today.
Good, mate, good. How was the golfing, mate?
Oh, God, you ain't going to believe it.
Did you stuff them?
You know when you have one of them days, just everything goes right.
Yeah.
It was quite a big competition, and there's 4 of us, but it's all our club. But we won it.
Oh, brilliant.
75 quid, but I played probably the best I've played for ages because I had to pack in for about 10 years with my back and knees and whatever.
Yeah.
And I was a really low handicapper. But I played to a really low handicap yesterday. And then we got in the club and it was the monthly draw. We all put money in and I've never come anywhere near.
Yeah.
And you won't believe this. They've offered me the bag to pick the balls out.
Yeah.
And picked it out and I forgot my number, and mine come out. number 10 and 18, because I've got 10, 18, 75.
Oh, brilliant.
Because it's Bob Hatton,
Yeah.
who's one of my favourites, and obviously the year of the club.
Yeah.
And that was another £100.
Quality.
I decided, fuck it, I'm going to leave the car there. We'll get a taxi. It's only 5 minutes down the road, and have a drink, which, you know, I don't usually. But
Fair play, mate.
they were all there asking, because I've been telling them about the Blues and the money we got and what's happening, and it's slowly sinking into their thick brains, you know, what a club we are.
Yeah.
But I was saying, one tried to wind me up, and he said, "Oh well," he said, "Jordan James is coming to Wrexham because he's Welsh." I said, "You thick git, he's from Hereford."
Yeah.
I said, "Still at the Blues since he was 9." I said, "But we've got other players that we've released. You want to get in touch with them?" And he said, "Who's that then?" I said, "Well, Oliver Burke." I said, "We can't afford him." Anyway, I wound them up for about an hour about, "Are you?" and crap players. Anyway, I got home and I've gone on some of the websites.
Yeah.
And their sites are actually talking about Oliver Burke now.
No way. Really?
Myself laughing all night last night.
Quality, mate.
Oh, Christ. Them and the sheep.
Mate.
I'll see when they get round the sheep, that's a bad thing.
Yeah. Yeah, Tony, we saw your paintings as well, mate, and your lovely email, mate. Fantastic.
Well, the camera work isn't very good because it's just on a small phone, but...
Brilliant, mate.
I'll send some more in when I sort them out. But I'm just telling you know, when you go through something, but you have them one days when it just everything goes right.
Yeah.
Well, that was yesterday for me.
Brilliant, mate.
Fantastic. But I mean, the hard thing when I first went to this golf club, I don't know, about 4 or 5 years ago, I'd play and I'd be all right, but I'd sit in the corner because it's called a roll up. We all roll up and chuck money in and whatever.
Yeah.
I'd sit away, and because I was worried about the PTSD, but anyway, cut a long story short, after about 8-9 months, the one guy, I think I mentioned him last time, he's 84 and he's fucking brilliant. The one I'd done a painting of when, he hit the buttercup or whatever it was on the fairway. And he kept coming down and saying, "Come on, join in." So I did. And slowly, you get used to people then, and I love it there now. I really do.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah,
I love it more, winding them up.
He's laughing, bless you. Quality Tony, mate. I love it. What's your thoughts then with Blues then, Tony? With stuff you've seen like the last few days, stadium improvements, Pritchard and Ruddy going.
Well, to any player that goes, you know, it's the first time ever as a Blues fan.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit who goes.
Yeah.
I don't anymore.
Yeah.
Because we're going to get better. I mean, they don't want to play for us. I'm not saying that them two are like that, but I can understand why Ruddy's gone, and I think he was a great keeper for us. But as I think Nick said, he doesn't play from the back, and that's what they want to do.
Yeah.
So, and I can understand him. He'll probably want a longer contract, won't he, for his last one?
Yeah.
I mean, I heard rumours he's going back to Norwich now.
Right.
As for the others, well, I don't know. I'll be surprised. I think it'll be surprising how many we keep.
Yeah.
And the players that we do get, I think we're going to be shocked. You can have all these rumours going round, but our club now is not one for rumours. I mean, who gets the manager?
I know, yeah.
I think we're going to have some big shocks.
Well, and the owners as well.
Yeah. I'm going to sort this out to get down there, but I've never been excited for the season more than this one.
Yeah. I know it's mad, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, they just seem to be doing everything right now.
Yeah.
we got to forget the Rooney era, and I don't blame him entirely anyway. I think it was more of a mistake not getting probably Rabbit in quicker or a manager in quicker.
Yeah.
And I felt sorry for Mowbray's assistant because he didn't want the job.
No.
Just mistakes when it was. We're getting rid of the crap in the team.
Yeah.
The people that don't want to play for us. We've got loads of youngsters coming through.
Yeah.
And the ground. I mean, I've watched that film you did of the work at the railway end.
Yeah.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
I know. Mad at you.
The ground that's got that.
I know. All black backs and the city view and everything. It's going to be brilliant.
Yeah. I do a lot of thinking, but you know what I'd love in 5 years if we do move? Why don't Birmingham get a rugby team and have a rugby team there?
Yeah.
Birmingham rugby team for the city.
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Bring in more revenue.
Yeah. As for the league and that, I don't think, and I'm not being because I take the piss out of them, Wrexham might get in the top 10. I don't think they're going to get higher than that.
Nah. I was telling Nick about it, Tony, on social media, like on Twitter and stuff. I was looking at people's like League One predictions, and Wrexham weren't even in the top 6 of a lot. On a lot.
They're an old team, and I watched their games last season. They conceded a hell of a lot of goals.
Yeah.
They had a couple of 5-all draws or something like that, 6-5s and whatever. The forward line is good, but it's good in League Two.
Yeah.
They're quite old. So whether they're going to win and sell, I don't know. They got that kid, Ollie Lee, who's a good player. They got some half-decent players, but I think they'll do well to get in the top 10.
Yeah, and me.
My picks are the one team I think that's going to maybe surprise everyone is Stockport. Good football inside, good manager. Unfortunately, I think Rotherham are going to be up there. They were just throwing bombs at every defence they can. It's just hit and rush with their manager.
Yeah.
The other one
Bolton.
What
about Bolton or Reading?
I think they'll be around the top 10 to top 6, but my other pick, who I really fancy, is Charlton.
Yeah, Charlton.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be great, mate. And a lot of people in the comments are saying that your paintings are lovely as well, Tony, by the way.
Oh, great. Well, it's my life, to be honest. It really is.
No, brilliant, mate.
It's my way out. I've done a lot of studying American art therapy because our art therapy isn't very good. It's more like colour therapy. But the American books that I got, they treat their veterans fantastic. And I just developed my own way. And I'll tell you a little story about it, to be honest, because I've always drew when I was at school. I wanted to paint, but never got to it. I come to Wales to do that. But there was one day where I knew I'd become an artist, and it was the day I didn't give a shit what anyone thought about my work. You know, you knock that off your back and think, well, if they don't like it, they don't like it.
Yeah.
But people who come into my place, it feels like I'm banging my drum, but I'm not. But they just keep going on about the paintings and what they're seeing, and some of them have got loads of animals hidden in them and different stories, and that keeps me going.
Good, mate. That's brilliant, mate. You know, like mental health, you know, it's really about like focusing on something that you really enjoy. You know, it makes you feel so good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It really does, doesn't it? Tony?
I mean, the part where I wrote about the blues keeping me going was my favourite time ever at the Blues.
Yeah.
And I know we won cups and different stuff, but it was 3 matches, and I think it was 71, I'm sure it was. We played Leeds United in the semi-final of the FA Cup, and we were a very, very young side with Francis just starting, basically, and we got beat 3-0. But even then, I thought, oh, this is great. We're a great team. We give them a game,
Yeah.
you know, but they were the best in Europe. Anyway, 2 weeks later, we had to go back to Sheffield Wednesday again in the league. We took thousands. We took their end, and they didn't even have a roof on it, their old Spine Cup, and we beat them. And then I think it was either the same week or the week after, we went to Orient and beat them 1-0 to get promotion.
Yeah.
Oh, what a time. That Orient match, we went down in a minibus. We'd all got tickets. There were just thousands outside queuing to get in. And my older brother, he turned around to me and said, we ain't going to get in.
Yeah.
And this is gospel truth. He said, faint. And I went, what? He said, faint. And he like pushed me on the floor. Of course, the space cleared.
Yeah.
And some blokes in red glasses come out and they carried us through the turnstiles. And as I looked up, my fucking brother had run off. And I thought, oh shit, what am I going to tell these anyway? I just sort of ran.
Yeah.
I eventually found him and we got in an end, but we were in the end where the Millwall fans were there. If we'd have lost, they'd have got promotion.
Yeah.
When we scored, I thought, fuck it, I just jumped up and down. And we ended up having a mass brawl. But what a night. And it took us ages and ages to get back.
Yeah.
The motorways were blocked. There was fans on the bloody service station roofs. And we got back into Birmingham early morning, and there was a copper walking down the road, and I said, get in, there's a copper. I said, fucking, I said, we got promotion. He said, I know, we just got back.
Was he all mate?
But I ended up going back to the army and spending a week in Nick because I was a day late on that. But I didn't give a shit because it was the Blues.
Yeah. Right memories, mate, to look back on, isn't it, as well, though? You know what I mean?
I love it. I love it. Most of my mates were Scousers as well. And I used to go up with them sometimes and watch Liverpool. I watched Sammy Smith make his debut. I look back now and think, well, with all the shit going on, the happy times were just absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
I've been on drugs, you know. And what you thinking for the season?
I'm really excited, mate.
Yeah.
Now I've saw the fixtures and that now. I mean, I had a comment, I was telling Nick about it, like, saying it'll take a while for it to sink in, like, checking them 4 or 5 times, and I did. I was going over it thinking, God, I've never seen Blues play half of these teams in my life, ever.
Yeah.
And then, like, speaking to my dad about it and stuff, you know, they're really excited, and it's made me feel better as well about it. I mean, I'm usually, quite positive anyway, really, but it's, I'm excited, mate.
The last time we were there with Barry Fry, it was one of the best seasons ever.
Yeah, that's what my dad was saying, yeah.
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 We've taken over grounds. We were just winning. I think we lost the first game, but then won 20 on the trot or something, all undefeated.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to do that. We're going to do that.
Yeah. We've got to get down there, Tony.
I know. I'm determined.
Cheer the boys on.
I'm determined to. I mean, my other plan now, probably, if I don't get, like, lifts or whatever, I've got a car. I'm going to find someone that I can remember in Birmingham and maybe stop over.
Yeah.
And I've even thought of arranging golf on a Sunday down there as well, so I can watch the Blues, get pissed, and then go play golf somewhere.
Yeah.
My only worry is...
Just laughing at Nick because Nick's nodding his head about you getting pissed.
My only worry is where I'm parking the car if I go down in the car.
Yeah.
Because I've heard a lot of them's getting robbed, aren't they?
Yeah.
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 But as you two, honestly, I keep saying it, you don't realise what you're doing to help people. People have got to keep doing this. I look forward to it all the time.
Oh, Tony, cheers, mate.
I watch a couple of other podcasts and blues ones, and I ain't going to mention names, but they bore me shitless. They really bore me shitless because they go on about the same thing. They're impatient about signings and impatient. Yeah. They ought to just look in the mirror and say, fucking hell, look at the owners we got, look what they're doing, look at the ground, the new ground, you know, the kids. It's exciting time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
They're so fucking bored with me. I'm just always on about the Blues.
No, I love it when you're phoning, Tony, mate. I always love hearing your voice, mate, on the phone and stuff. But yeah, keep sending them paintings in, Tony, as well.
I will. I'll sort
Keep it up, mate.
I'll sort some out. So a lot of them are like hidden on the computer, and I've had new computers and that. But if I have to, I can go around the house just photographing them better, you know, and plonking them back on. But it's like, that's another thing. When I've done this now, speaking,
yeah,
I know I'm going to have a good night's sleep because I've got happy thoughts in my brain talking about the Blues and golf and, you know, what I do with the mates and that.
And me and Nick.
Yes. Yeah.
Quality, mate. I love it, Tony. Keep the positivity going, Tony.
Oh, I always do. I might have my bad days, but I always come bouncing back.
Good, mate.
I'll tell you what I was laughing about the other day, because in my back room is my art room, and I've got a multi-gym. I think it was sent it to you, Nick. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Training. And I thought, when I've had my bad days with my back and my knees, and I'm crippled, did you ever watch the film One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Yeah. Oh, did you?
Yeah, Nick said he's seen it, yeah. I haven't.
Well, I was on about training, but have you watched the film One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Jack Nicholson in it.
Remember that fucking old bloke on the boxing bag with his walking stick?
Yeah.
Walking stick. I mean, if I have to fucking do that, I will.
Yeah, man. It was a great film, that was.
Anyway, have a great night. I'll keep listening and send some comments in.
Cheers, Tony, mate.
Nick, get your head up.
Yeah, keep your head up, Nick. Tony said.
Mate.
Thanks, Tony.
Everything's positive.
Definitely.
Thanks, mate.
Meditation, that's what you need to do. Anyway, I'm going to love and leave you. Up the Blues.
Keep right on, Tony. Up the Blues, mate.
Yeah,
And keep positive and keep painting, mate.
I will. Ta-da.
See you later, mate.
Sure, Tony. Thanks for finding it, Tony, man. Yeah, he's class, isn't he, Tony?
Yeah, he's
love
nice.
hearing from him. I'm really glad.
I love it when he was laughing as well. He was making me laugh as well. He was brilliant.
Yeah. He's on a hyper one tonight, you know. Listen, he's had a good couple of days. You know what I mean? He's played golf with his pals. He's had the crack.
Brilliant.
And that's what you do. Like, listen, like, I know definitely with me, and I'm sure some of our viewers are kind of identify that life's not always great, man. Do you know what I mean? We'll have a couple of good days and really enjoy them. Like that, and it's important when you're having a good time to really be appreciative. Do you know what I mean, Jay? Because especially if you're going through stuff, because you never know when the next slump's going to come from. Do you know what I mean? So I'm really glad he's had a couple of good days and he enjoys what me and you do. You know, he gets involved. Does Tony? It always rings in. Sends his photos in. He's always active. So yeah, he's doing the right. I hope I'm doing the stuff he's doing when I'm his age, Joe.
Yeah, I'm me, mate.
Do you know what I mean? Sounds like a right fighter.
Yeah. Who's this Gaz T?
I would love to be. Oh yeah. Get rid of USA. I don't know, guys. What are you, a Villa fan or something? PW Blue saying, Blue Shadow, please try and talk. Oh, so yeah, Blue Shadow.
Call him, mate.
Yeah, he might be a little bit shy.
I'm shy as well.
Yeah, but if he wants to ring him. But I know sometimes anxiety can get the best of him. But the thing is, mate, I don't know whether you know, but Jay does. Me and Jay do like a mental health check-in. We have mentioned it already on this stream.
Yeah, every month.
once a month we do it. So it's up on Jay's channel. If you press the notification bell, and there's a lot of this talking about mental health and what people are going through and what I'm going through, and you can get involved, mate. So if you don't fancy ringing in tonight, definitely join the mental health stream.
Yeah, definitely. But please don't feel, bad or about ringing in, because honestly, talking is the best. It's the best thing ever, isn't it, Nick? And it just having that relief off your shoulders. I mean, when I was like chronic with anxiety, I couldn't leave my bedroom for months. Spoke about it before the night, and just talking about it, like it's just the best thing in the world. It really is.
Yeah, you can't bottle these things up, mate. I've tried to bottle stuff up before. It's like a pressure cooker, man. It's horrible. I mean, I've only learnt to start talking about my problems over the last, I don't know, probably the last 8 or 9 years. So it comes second nature to me now to talk about what's going on for me in my personal life. Do you know what I mean? But I know it's difficult for other men, and women as well.
What's happened to Gaz T, mate? Have you got rid of him?
I've got rid of him, mate. I think he's a Villa fan, isn't it?
Ah, right. Yeah. Fuck him off then.
He was saying get rid of the USA and Wagner's a wanker. That's what he was saying.
Ah, right. Big Rich L, man.
Yeah, how you doing, my friend?
I'm all right, thanks, mate. How you doing, son?
I'm good, mate. I'm good as Nick.
Yeah.
All right. We're home and away tonight, mate.
Mate, you are. Do you know what? I turned it on. I'm sick to death of England, mate, to be fair. I couldn't believe it. You could have worn blue shirts, mate.
I know, mate.
Come on. It's a Blues podcast, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But also, like, Blues ain't playing either, so I thought we'd put me England top.
Mate, yeah, definitely. I mean, England are another... it's just another wasted time, innit? They're just not going to do it, are they? No. They'll win on Sunday, and then they go out like a wet fart against someone who's half decent. It's a standard. Get Southgate out. Get someone in who can do the proper job.
Yeah.
That's all we need to do. But
how are you, Rich? How are you, Rich?
Mate, yeah. Really good, mate. Really, really good. Yeah, good. Good week. Busy. I'm off to Cornwall tomorrow for a week.
Nice, mate.
Bit of a holiday. So find a nice Cornish pub to watch the football in on Sunday. And we'll do that, mate. But yeah, how's things with you boys? Good?
Yeah, man, all good, mate. Nick?
Yeah. Yeah. You happy with...
Sorry, mate. I'm eating some crisps. Yeah, I'm really good, Rich. Really good, mate. Good to hear.
You happy with the fixtures?
Nick's talking to you as well, Rich.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. You'll have to do your thing where you can listen to him.
I'll do that, mate. Yeah, there might be a bit of a delay.
He just said he's eating crisps. Nick's talking to you as well, Rich.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. You'll have to do your thing where you can listen to him.
I'll do that, mate. Yeah, might be a bit of a delay.
Yeah, you're right, Rich. Yeah, good.
I think I've caught up now, mate.
I'm glad.
So,
yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's eating his crisps. What crisps are they, man? Is it like Watsits or something by the look of it?
There was Watsits. Now I'm on the Walkers playing.
He's having a packed lunch on the podcast. I love it, mate. Absolutely love it.
Quality, man.
Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, mate. We were saying about the I think we all need to be massively positive. There we go. Playing crisps. I like that. We need to be massively positive, mate. The problem is with Blues fans at the moment, well, over the last 10 years or so, we're so downtrodden in what's happened on the pitch. We're just thinking now, going down to League One, we're like fearing some teams in there. Absolutely not, mate. No way. Like the amount of money they're spending they're going to spend on the players, on the pitch, on everything. It's absolutely. We're ready to rock, mate. It's going to be a fantastic season. It's it's truly, it's really exciting, isn't it? I mean, how have you felt over the last few years compared to this year?
Oh, mate.
And we're relegated to League One. I mean, it's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, record sales. The shop's gone AWOL.
It's just gone, mate. It's gone mad, hasn't it? It's gone absolutely mad.
We've got a massive money pit as well this season, haven't we? As well, Rich.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, one of my mates, I think his brother's working on the one of the the new corporate bars and stuff. You know, the longest bar in Europe or something. They're calling it. Well, it is, and it just looks incredible. It just looks absolutely incredible. So I think we're in for a massive season, mate. Absolutely massive season. Are you going to get a season ticket?
Well, I've had a look at my shifts, mate. I have, and I ain't going to be able to get one.
Oh, of course, yeah. That's the thing, though. You can't commit to more, can you?
Nah, it's going to be like more than half that I probably won't be able to go to unless I book summer for holiday. But either way, I ain't going to be able to get one.
You go to the majority of the games anyway.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I'll probably get to like half or like just under, but yeah.
And also,
these what it is, mate. My work, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they always do deals on the tickets and stuff anyway, don't they? So, you know, that'll be decent. But I think someone made a point before about the season ticket prices. I think they could have been a little bit cheaper for people, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I think they've missed a trick. I think with maybe like the under 18s or the under 17s.
Yeah.
I think they're a little bit pricey. I think mine was £465 in the block 39.
Yeah.
Which isn't too bad, but I still think that's a bit. I think that's about 15% more than it should be. I think they should have lowered them a bit just to ensure that the Saturday games are full. But you know, they know what they're doing, I suppose, don't they? Like we said, they sold all the corporate games out, all the seasonal corporate stuff sold out, and they haven't even built it yet. So you can still buy the match-to-match stuff in some of the places, like the old Jasper and stuff like that, which is good. But it's great signs that they're all sold out, made the corporate side of it, because that makes the money. The serious money, doesn't it? So that's what they're doing it. But yeah, and obviously, you know, we're saying about some of the players and stuff, leaving and whatnot. But again, we pay bloody good wages, and why would Page or anyone want to go to somewhere like Blackburn Rovers? I mean, come on, why would you want to do that, regardless of us being in League One, and it's only going to be for a season? Why the hell would you want to go and play for teams in the lower half of the Championship when you can play for us with all the stuff that's going on off the pitch and all the ambitions? I mean, we're a massive pull for that. We're a massive pull in football. We really, really are. It's going to be great.
Yeah. It's exciting, mate. You know what I'm really looking forward to as well? He's seeing a rock in St Andrews this season, because I was saying to Nick as well, like, other teams looking in, they're all like confused. They're like, you know, there's no negative vibes, really, is that? Like, obviously, like 90% of the Blues fans are like, well, maybe even more than that, are like buzzing to get going. So, like, looking from the outside, they're all confused. Like, what the hell?
Well, you're looking from the outside, and then you do get people, and I do understand it saying it's not going to be as easy as we think in League One, and this. However, but I do disagree with that, because most of the teams, pretty much 99% of the teams that get relegated from League One, they have to cut their cloth accordingly.
Yeah.
So they have to sell the players. They're going to lose sponsorship deals. We've actually got we're going to get better players and better sponsorship deals. So it's not like the norm. We're in that league this season is not the norm in League One. It's not.
Yeah.
It doesn't. So how many times can someone get relegated and be absolutely chuffed and can't wait for the season to start? It just doesn't happen, does it?
No.
There's no negativity around it whatsoever. So we've just got to get off to a good start, which we will. I mean, to be honest with you, one of the tougher games is probably Reading. To be honest with you, I mean they're a fairly decent side, aren't they? And you know, they've had some off the field problems that have been well documented, but I don't fear them. We'll still beat them, mate. We're gonna we'll be automatic promotion, top of the league, no problem, absolutely no problem. I'm not just saying it. We will. Why would you not be?
But this is what I love about these foundings, though, Rich.
Why wouldn't be? Who's going to be better than us, player for player in that division?
Yeah.
There ain't going to be one, is there?
No. But this is what I love about these foundings, though, Rich. Like, everybody's got different views and opinions. There's no right or wrong. It's brilliant. You know, you can all talk, mate. I love it. I do. But I mean, there's a good point made about, like, every team's going to see Birmingham as a cup final. And I don't think it's going to be easy this season. But, mate, like, the support has gone the other way. And I think a rock in St Andrews, mate, some of these little teams coming to St Andrews, they're going to be in for a shock, mate.
They're
really
going to be
mate.
a massive shock.
Mate,
they're going to be a massive shock.
You know what the atmosphere is like at Birmingham City, mate, St Andrews, mate. I got goosebumps every time I talk about it. Like, you know, there's nothing.
It does.
There's
it
nothing
really
like it.
does, mate. It really does, and we know that, and we've said it, haven't we, all along the last few games at home where we've sold out, we've won the games, and not only that, the atmosphere's been fantastic. So when we got off to a good start on the first game of the season, that's going to be sold out most Saturdays. If we're in the top 2, top 3, which I believe we will be all season, that will be over 25, 26,000 every single Saturday. You always struggle in the week as people are at work. So then, that'll get the average attendance down somewhat. You probably get 16, 17, 18,000 in the week, depending on who we're playing. But weekends, mate, with all the new stuff you've got there, with all the stuff you can do with the kids, you can do with the family, with the fan parks and the better stadium things, it's going to be sold out more times than it isn't. And that's going to be in League One. It's going to be a new phenomenon, mate.
Yeah. Brilliant, Rich. I love it, mate. Love it.
It's going to be good. What's Nick's thoughts, mate? What's Nick's thoughts? I know he likes to play on the other side of the fence.
He does.
And make sure, we have to be humble. But I don't think it's time to be humble. I think it's time just to absolutely say we're Blues and we're going to absolutely knock it out of the park.
Oh, well, Nick's going to get his comments in.
Yeah. And first of all, nice one, Rich, for ringing in. Really good to hear you again. And again, everyone loves your positivity. You're always upbeat about Blues. I'm not negative about Blues. I'm just I try and temper expectations because I don't like to see Blues fans disappointed, Rich. I think you mentioned it. We've really got to get off to a good start because if we get off to a bad start, because we're going to have loads of new players, a whole new system, and a whole new manager, playing a whole new league. I just don't want us to maybe the first 10 games be a bit sluggish and maybe sitting 8th or 9th because there might be a couple of teams what only lose 4 games, like Jay said, only lose 4 games all season. Do you know what I mean? A little bit like Leeds last season, Rich. Leeds last season got off to a slow start, but then pretty much won the majority of their games, but didn't make the top 2. That's my only worry. But yeah, I agree in terms of we should be winning this league. Do you know what I mean? And you mentioned about the money. We've got loads of dough to spend. Let's spend it right and give it a really good go.
You reckon? I think he's still watching. Reach.
Yes, mate.
What do you reckon, mate?
Yeah, I agree. I do agree with what he says. I do agree with what he says. I think with the expectations, all the previous years, you've always got a little bit of negative. Nick's not negative, but a little bit of skepticism, as it were, about what's going to happen and maybe getting off to a slow start. But we won't. There's no way Chris Davis and Wagner, all these people are geared to get us out of this division and not just get us out of it to show a statement of intent. They have to do it, mate. They've got the money behind them. They've got the backing. The remit will be win that league, win it well, and let's get into the Championship 2 seasons in the Premier League. Why do you think they've done all these stadium refurbs this year, proper refurbs with the TVs? That's for VAR, mate, from the Premier League. They want to be in the Premier League in 3 seasons.
Yeah, you reckon?
And I honestly believe we'll go this season, 2 seasons of the Championship, we'll be in the Premier League. You remind on this day, the 28th of June, 3 years' time, I'm going to tell you I told you. We'll be there, mate. 1 season in the League One is nothing. It makes no difference whatsoever. I don't care what anyone says, it doesn't. They're going to buy players for the Championship. We're going to hold on to whatever player we want to hold on to this season. The only player that will go, and I'm happy for him to go, he's what's his name, Jordan James, because of his attitude and whatnot. Let him go. Every single other player on there will stay if we want them to stay because we don't need to sell any players. And if they want to come for our players, they'll have to pay top money for them. And we've never been in that position before ever. We have given our players away far too cheap over the years. Wagner will not let that happen. It won't happen because it doesn't look good for us, mate. If they come for us and they try and
he's a businessman as well, though, isn't he? So, like,
of course he is,
numbers, finances. That's going to be his forte, isn't it? He
doesn't
want to lose money, does he? He wants to make money.
He doesn't, absolutely. We've got the best sponsorship deal outside the Premier League for bloody undefeated.
Yeah.
That was even in the Championship. We've got the best. We got paid the most sponsorship money deal. What does that say?
Yeah.
Is it? And they're redoing the deal, aren't they? Undefeated. We're redoing another deal with them as well. So it's going to be even better deal than we had last season for the last few seasons.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Mate, sponsors are throwing money at Birmingham City Football Club, and it's brilliant to see.
Yeah.
And I think someone mentioned before I leave, about the new stadium,
Yeah.
about the traffic and stuff. Don't worry about that, mate. They're building there'll be trams. There's going to be train line for the match days and everything. It's going to be seamless. You're going to get into New Street. You'll be in that sports park within 3 minutes, if that. You'll be there and back. You'll be done. None of this messing around like we have to do now. Walking through Digbirth, and the time you get back to the car park, you're shattered. You're going to be in and out within minutes. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah,
it's exciting, mate, isn't it?
I know, mate. I know.
Get this Euros out of the way. They're the crap, and let's get back to the Blues.
Yeah. Come on, you Blue boys. Come on.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah. The first call. The first call I said to Nick about going to the Philippines. Are we having a Jolly Boys outing? Are we?
Yeah.
Are we having like a podcast? Tell him to get that sorted out. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
We'll be on the Philippine beach in our pants.
Well, that'll be for in the Championship.
In the pina coladas, man.
Yeah. When we smash the league, mate, that could be like a little treat, mate. So yeah, tell him to get that villa ready because we're coming over, mate, for the first conference.
Oh, Christ.
Brilliant, mate.
Brilliant.
Thought I'd call in anyway. Just to
love you, man.
Boys.
Nick as well.
Yeah, nice one, Rich.
Thank you guys, and can't wait for next season for the. We'll have that beer that we said we're going to do. So
yeah,
it's going to be good. Nice one, gentlemen.
Sound.
Nice one, Rich.
Keep it the positivity, top of the league, and let's see who we're going to sign in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be very exciting.
That's it, mate. Keep right on, Rich.
Keep right on, buddy. Take care. See you later, guys.
And you, mate, up the Blues, mate.
Up the Blues, mate. Let's fucking have this.
See you later. See you in a bit.
See you later, gents.
See you later, Rich. Try, mate.
What do you reckon, Nick?
Yeah. I always like listening to Richie, man. He always picks people up. I'd like to have picked everyone up, all the England fans up off the ground.
Yeah.
I'd have liked him to have done that, but I don't think. I think he's on the ground with England, to be honest, Richie's. But no. Like I say, mate, always positive, and yeah, man, just all good stuff to say about Blues. And it's not that I disagree with him. I'm just saying, you get really like positive people. I'm not negative, and I'm not. I think Richie said Nick's not negative. He's just more of a kind of, I don't know. I suppose you'd say a realist. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But look, mate. I'm really excited. Like I've mentioned loads of times, I'm really excited for this season, man. And it wouldn't surprise me if all these things Richie's saying about the 100 points, and it is a possibility, a good possibility. Me personally, at the moment, as it stands, I'm saying we'll finish in the top 6.
Yeah, that's a minimum, mate. I reckon.
Yeah, it's
not going to be easy, but you got to keep the fight. Well, you got to be positive.
Yeah, it's a minimum, innit? Minimum, man.
What do you want to do? Do you want to run this till 10? Give another 10 minutes for somebody else to ring in, or
yeah. We'll give it till 1:55, because I've not eaten again, Jai. Because I don't eat. I don't eat before about 8 o'clock. I eat about 9, 9:30 usually. But yeah. I'll go through some starred comments. So I started a few of these comments. So Dave Perkins was going on about Tony's paintings. He wanted to have a look at the paintings. Dave did.
Yeah.
So I clocked this in the chat as well. So Blues. This is interesting, actually, what Blue Shadow says. Foden won't be playing the 10 as he's had to go home, hasn't he, basically, because his wife's pregnant.
Yeah.
According to reports. I swear I've seen an article that he's come back. He's back now.
Right.
So he should be available for selection on Sunday, Blue Shadow. So I don't know whether he starts for me anyway. Yeah, and then a lot of talk about mental health, really. Dave saying it's really important to talk, don't bottle it up.
Yeah, 100%.
And, Blue Shadow saying, I wouldn't know where to start, mate. I'll cry myself to sleep. I'll get 2 hours at most and wake up crying. Life is hard.
Yeah, that's how I was at one point. I mean, I had insomnia for about, bloody hell, about 2 months. Just couldn't sleep. Just that pent up with like anxiety and that's mad. Like what your mind can do. Like, but please don't bottle it up. We do a mental health podcast, and that's for for all of us to talk about it. There's no shame in talking about it at all. If anything, it's a major relief, and the best thing is as well, you're not alone either, and it's right, isn't it, Nick?
100%, man. I don't know whether you was in the last 2 mental health streams, Blue Shadow, but there's a lot of people kind of ringing in, leaving comments about stuff they're going through or they've gone through, and it's amazing, really, how many people are suffering, really, in one form or another.
Yeah.
In all areas of life. So, get yourself in, mate. I can't remember the date Jay's put it for, since sometime in July.
Yeah, it is on the channel. Like, you'll see it on the channel. It's penciled in. I just need to just send you the details, Nick. But yeah, man, you've got to. You definitely got to talk about it. 100%.
Yeah, this is nice off Tony as well. He's put thanks, lads, and the viewers for all the lovely comments. Without meeting any of you, it feels like I have hundreds of new mates. It makes me feel so much. It means so much to an old Dodger. So many great memories flood back, and that's a lovely comment, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's what the idea with this channel and podcast is, and Nick's channel. This is what we do. Like, it's obviously it's a lot of blue stuff, but it's good just to be open and talk about other things as well, isn't it, Nick?
Yeah. Just while 63 people are watching, could if anyone's not subscribed to my channel, it's called Chatting Blues. I mean, I would imagine most of you are subscribed to mine, but if you're not, there might be one or two who are not subscribed to mine. It's Chatting Blues, obviously in YouTube. Just hit the subscribe bell. Yeah. And that'll do me a massive favour, guys. But yeah. So there you go. I mean, there's not a great deal coming in, is there, Jay, in terms of news?
No, not at the minute.
Because you think about it, I don't even think the players are back off holiday, mate.
No, but I think a lot of the focus is on the Euros and stuff at the minute as well.
Yeah.
Just take it as it comes, and just see what happens. Every day is a new day. There's some of the great blues channels, some of the great blues Facebook pages, that have good sources and that, and they put some good information on. Steve Trainer's Bcfc, the project's a really good one as well.
Yeah.
I'll do a few podcasts with Steve as well, don't I?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them. But phone call.
Bcfc, the project's a really good one as well. Hello.
Hello, it's Sadie.
How you doing, Sadie? You all right?
I'm good, are you?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Let me just mute my TV because it's too noisy.
It's all right.
How you doing? Say hello to Nick for me because I can't hear him.
Sadie said hello.
Hi, Sadie. You okay? Good to hear you.
Said you're okay. Are you
I'm
okay?
Good, I'm good. Yes, I'm good, thank you.
Good.
No, I think it's really amazing what you're doing with it, especially like the mental health aspect of stuff. It's absolutely brilliant. But
Cheers,
looking
Sadie.
forward to the new season.
Yeah, you excited?
Yeah, proper excited.
Good,
I know
good.
it's not where we want it to be, but I think we've got a chance in this, and it's not ideal. It's not what we wanted to, where we wanted to be, but I think we've got a good chance with the owners, everything they're doing.
Yeah, brilliant, isn't it?
I think we'll be all right, yeah.
What do you reckon about like some of the players and that go inside? I mean, there was 5 that went, and then like obviously Ruddy and Pritchard being the latest. What's your thoughts on that?
I'm not surprised about Ruddy because of the like what I said earlier on the comments.
Yeah.
The interview he gave on the podcast was quite in depth, and it was quite like detrimental to some of the players and stuff. And so I'm not surprised he's gone, and he wants to keep playing, which is fair enough. And I love when I started watching it, like Ben Foster was like, I'm a bit of a blue nose myself, which I really loved. I thought it was brilliant, but I think it's the right decision. And I think there's a lot of noise about Pritchard, even though we've never seen him anyway, because he's barely played. He's always been known to have a bit of an attitude anyway.
Yeah.
So like when he was first signed, there was a lot of clubs saying, he was just a bit of an arse, and he was getting his dummy out and stuff. So I don't know. We didn't really see enough of him to know, did we?
No.
So he's injured or whatever, but you don't want someone that's going to spit their dummy out, do you? You want someone that's going to give everything for the club at the end of the day, yeah. And I think we've got a fresh start now. Let's see I think we just need some physicality. We need League One, a rough league, innit? We need somebody that's going to kick a fight. Not like fancy football. It's not going to work if you ain't got no physicality about you. It's going to be a bit brutal. So just go in, get players that are going to have like shoulders about them, bleeding, kicking a tackle or whatever. You know, it's just going to be hard, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it's going to be a good season. Now, you're going to get down there, Sadie, this season?
I hope so. I really hope so. If I can get a babysitter and get a ticket, I want to go down more. And I've been, you can tell Nick, I've been to the Blues with Nick before, but just my Joel is not interested in football whatsoever. If I would, I'd go every week and take him, but he is just not interested. So.
Bless you.
But no, I'm hoping to get down there much more next season, definitely. Like you said before, like if we're winning, we're winning. It don't matter what league you're in, does it?
Yeah, nah. Well,
it's exciting, it's fun.
I'm looking forward to seeing what the stadium's going to be looking like. You
what, sorry?
So I'm really looking forward to seeing what the stadium's going to be like.
I know, it's mental, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Can't believe it. How much they've like actually put into a club that they're going to knock down.
I know, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's perfect.
You know, he's going to make a lot of money on wheels, that's why.
Yeah, absolutely.
All the revenue that he's going to create and generate from it, you know, it's all about making money, isn't it?
And that's the thing, isn't it? They could have like easily, these owners could have come in and said, our goal is to have this new stadium in 5 years' time. And so we'll just leave this stadium, not do nothing, let it go into disrepute, nothing.
Yeah.
But they didn't, they're still spending the money. They've got no reason to put money into a club they're going to knock down, have they?
No.
You know what I mean? But they're still doing it. They're still trying to bring, because it's benefiting them anyway. They're just good businessmen. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So they're just trying to get the revenue in. It's like the controversy of like the Wrexham America game and all that shit that probably someone in the back room said, oh, should we play Blues Wrexham in America? And then one person said, nah, the EFL won't let that happen. And it's all gone mental. But when you look at the NFL, they've spent millions, they've got millions revenue bringing that one game to the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, even though it's all, I get it, it's not ideal, nobody wants that, but it's just one of those things, isn't it? If it brings you like 3 players in from one game, the money's for 3 players, they're sensational. Don't know. Just one of those things.
What's your expectations for this season, Sadie? What would you be happy with? in terms of where Blues finish?
I think it's difficult because you want us to go and smash it.
Yeah.
Everyone does, but
you as an individual, what would you be happy with?
Well, of course, I want us to go and just get promoted straight away and smash the league. There's such I think there's such high expectations of us. Like, it's huge. Like, I've got, like, on Facebook in the League One groups and stuff, and everyone's taking the piss out of Blues and giving us these massive, like, on a big pedestal and
We're used to that anyway, though, aren't we?
And, yeah, and I'm like, well, I just hope we do it, but I'm not confident we will. I know that sounds really negative, but I'm really excited. I want us to just go and smash it, but I'm just scared that we won't. So, I don't know. It's just difficult because we haven't been in this stage for such a long time. Don't know what to expect, do you?
No.
But it's mental as well on the other side because I lived in Burton for a bit, so I know a few Derby fans.
Yeah.
And obviously when they come down and went into League One, some of those lads said to me, like, oh, being in League One was the best away days in my life that I've ever had. Like, it was brilliant. And like, even now today, like, some of them said, I'm gutted we gone up because we've had some of the best times of our life. So I don't want that. I don't, but it's just, I don't know. It's just like, it's all about just being there anyway, whatever happens, isn't it?
That's it, and making new memories as well. It's
going
to be good.
Definitely.
Got a good vibe this season.
Yeah. So I'm really positive that everything's going to go well. Chris Davis seems amazing.
Yeah.
And, I know he's always been a number 2, but I think he's got so much experience. And like he said in his interview, I've pretty much been a number 1 anyway. I've been there, I've done this, I've done that, and with big clubs. So I actually do trust him. It's not, I don't think it's just a PR stunt. I think he is quite intelligent. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have took the board to choose so long to pick who they wanted, really, wouldn't it? They did take the time.
Yeah.
Not like they used this Rooney thing. It was like because all the groups were going, oh, we ain't got a manager yet. They're all shitting themselves and getting their arse in their hands, weren't they? Saying, we still ain't got a manager, we ain't done this. And, but I think they made the right decision and taking the time to choose the right person, to be honest.
Yeah, but they've done it right this season, haven't they?
Yeah, I think so. So, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
Loads of memories, new stadium, self-pause, catering. Yeah, it's going to be brilliant.
I think
atmosphere is going to be rocking as well.
Even John Muddy said on the podcast, I have no issue with Birmingham. I think they're going to be absolutely fine. They're well looked after. And in the next 5 years, they'll be in the Premier League. That's what John Muddy said. And he's been in the dressing room and met them. So if someone behind the scenes can say that, I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Thank you.
It's nice to speak to you and nice to see Nick. And I'll let you crack on and I'll speak to you soon.
Cheers, Sadie. It's good to hear from you as well.
Thank you, Sadie.
Keep right on, Sadie.
Keep right on. Good night.
Up the Blues. Good night.
Oh, the Blues. Bye.
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 Bless her.
Yeah, man. I took Sadie down the Blues many years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had a little date, didn't we, Side? We had a little Blues date, we did. We went to the Blues. Yeah, we went. I think we met in the Railway. She'll probably correct me if I'm wrong. We met in the Railway pub. And then I took her to a Blues game. Yeah, it was many years ago. But yeah, nice to hear off you again, Side. Yeah, she's raised some good points. I think she's pretty on board with me in terms of let's not I don't know, let's not get too disappointed if we don't go up straight away. Do you know what I mean? Maybe we might be down here for a couple of seasons. Do you know what I
What's
mean?
this, Nick? Is this the new away top? Is it?
I don't know. I've just clocked this on Twitter. Let me have a quick look. It looks like a kit, don't it?
Yeah.
Let me have a quick look. Someone's put, what is it? This was 7 hours ago, though. So I'm sure it would have been all over Twitter.
What's it saying?
Some people are saying it's a training top. I don't know. That looks like a thingy to me.
What? An away top?
Could be an away top, mate.
You know what? I actually like that. If it is an away top, I think it's
Mhm.
quite unique, isn't it? Though?
But I've not seen it anywhere else on Twitter, though.
No.
But there you go.
Usual.
Is there any more thingies before we finish up?
I think that's pretty much it, mate. Should we turn the phone lines off?
Yeah, turn the phone lines off because we're 2 hours now. So Ems is saying, realistically, we should expect promotion in 2 seasons. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, mate. With only 5 weeks till the new season, it's going to be a big risk to us form new players and a playing style in 1 season. Although I hope we can. Yeah. I think you took the words right out of my mouth, mate. I think there's so many new moving parts to this club that it could take us a couple of seasons. Blue Shadow saying, I've never been able to say goodbye because that means it never happened. It's real. She's gone. So he's obviously lost a loved one. So I told myself she's gone away, had a holiday. I know it's not a good thing, life.
We're choosing about a mum, I think.
A mum, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, jump in the mental health one, Blue Shadow.
And I'll see. Bear me 2 seconds, and I'll see when it is,
All right, mate.
and then you know as well. Then you can pencil me in. You can pencil me in for today.
It sounds a good one. Kelly, look, dirty old man. Get on the phone to that Blues calling Nick. Sounds a good one. He's going about Sadie Lee's. I took her out on I don't know if it was a date. Was it Sadie? It was just I can't even remember how we met, but I might have met her down the Blues or something many years ago. How many years ago, Sadie, was it? It's about 9 years ago, weren't it?
Right, that mental health live stream is the 3rd of July.
The fun never stops saying Bcf's like wear armbands in the bath behave.
So, hang on, Nick. I'm just going to share this quick. So, this is what you'll see on the 3rd of July. So, this is the next mental health stream. So, yeah, please check in on that.
Yeah, man. Sadie, we did, Nick. We all had a few Blue Lagoon dates. And Paul was there as well, weren't he, Side? Yeah, man, I remember that. So that's a goalkeeper's kit, he's saying. I wonder if that, yeah. It could be the second goalkeeper's kit.
Yeah.
That probably makes sense.
Well,
Nice one, Aquatics.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Could have passed as an away kit, to be fair, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Right then, mate.
Mate, it's been a pleasure to talk to you again, mate, as always.
Yeah, it's been lovely, mate. It's been
My
really
phone's
lovely.
always on, like, text or a message, all right? Or a phone call, or...
Yeah.
Right.
I'm good, mate. Nice to know you. You're at the end of the phone if I need you. But I've got loads of people I can.
No. I'm just saying you got
people. Yeah, nice one, John.
All right.
Yeah, man. Nice one, Jane. Nice one, lads and lassies, for phoning in and all your lovely comments. It's been a lovely episode again. I mean, I was saying to Jay off air last time, can you imagine when the season kicks off and we're doing aftermatch phone-ins? It's going to be really good, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's going to be really good.
I'm excited, mate.
Especially if we get beat by Orient or something like that.
Yeah. Stevenage.
Can you imagine Lee Harvey if we get beat by Orient? He'd be going wild, mate. Wouldn't he, look? But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to the phone-ins as well, Joe.
Yeah, me, mate. It's going to be good. Have a good season. But yeah, thanks for watching me and Nick and supporting us. It is a hobby. Yeah. Just passionate Blue Noses, isn't we, mate?
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So it's been a pleasure. I'll speak to you all soon and keep right on.
Keep right on up the Blues.